years tell the first year what it's all about. And so it's going to be a wonderful time tonight, I think, for us to get to hear from our second years, but the challenges are for each and every one of us to pray for these, but I've asked the second years to challenge the first years. They've got a year under their belt. They understand what you're getting ready to go through, Mike, Julie, and Elise, and Chris. And so tonight, that's why we have them sitting down there, because we want them to be able to speak to them as they speak to you as well. Tonight, we also have the opportunity to hear from those accepted candidates who will become cadets in just a few short days. And we look forward to hearing from the Chamberlains and from the Deborowitzes. Before we do that, though, I want to recognize a few people, if I may. First of all, as we think about the Chamberlains, we recognize that your family is here. And I would like, if you are a member of the Chamberlain family, to please stand right now. And I'm going to ask you to remain standing, if you will. And we see them right here. We have mom and dads. We have dad. Come, you stand up, please, too. Julie's dad is here as well. We have family. It is wonderful. And we see this right here is just a small representation of the Chamberlain family. We have Chamberlain families over here. Stand up. There you go. Stay standing. It's okay. And one of the things, let me just tell you this, to mom and dad and to family members, you are a big part of this. And so as we pray for Mike and Julie, you need to know we pray for you too. And you need to understand that. But we thank you so much, as parents especially, for releasing your kids. That's a big deal. It's a hard thing, but it is a thing that you've been faithful with, and we believe that because of your faithfulness, Mike and Julie's ministry will be wonderful. And so please stay standing. Now, Elise right here, if you're a member of the Bridges family, which is like half this congregation, I think, I'm going to ask you to stand, if you will, please. Bridges, I'm going to ask Elise to stand, but then I'm going to ask Chris to stand. And I'm going to ask, if you're a member of the ARC, I'm going to ask you to stand right now. Because ARC guys, you're Chris's family, are you not? Chris has a family, I understand that, but you're very much his family too. We recognize the ministry of Captains Gary and Liz Wilson, and we recognize that ongoing ministry that you have day in and day out with the guys all around you right here and many others. But even today, we recognize your faithful ministry in Chris's life, and yes, in Elisa's life as well. You all are family, and it's hard for you to let go of Chris and Elise, is it not? It is. Is it not, Mom and Dad over there? No, not at all. Finally, they're saying, she came back home, my goodness. But really, to the Bridges, to the Rowland family, to the ARC family, to the Deborowitz family, thank you for what you've done. Thank you for pouring into their hearts, into their lives, and thank you for making them who they are today. Now, if you're a soldier, officer, friend, adherent of the Salvation Army, whatever it might be, let me invite you to stand right now. That should be all of you, hopefully. And now that we're all standing, we're going to sing the opening song.